The pit bull of GANJA'S, the famous Black Magic, with title ROM. Black Magic was the first pit bull to arrive in the former Yugoslavia. He was born on October 8, 1984 in the backyard of the Ganja Kennel, in the Netherlands. Sine Leskovar brought him home to Ljubljana, Slovenia. Her mother was Country Boy's Black Pearl, a litter dog tested in heavy fighting. She was owned by Lang at the time. Pearl was heavy in the ELI lineage. She was Lopez's Buster ROM and Cummings' ELI 3 ROM, with a touch of bullet blood from Cotton. The father of Black Magic was Henson's Danger, who was of the Bolio lineage with Tombstone, a pure Hansel blood in the background. No one knows how many bitches were crossed with Black Magic, probably many, but at his time there weren't many good females out there. Even so, Black Magic produced many good dogs and started several different lineages in the Balkans. Davor Donatic de Pag never touched his consanguineous dog called Ra. She was the double daughter of Ljubomir's Thor, Chico, and he raised her 2 times with Black Magic and raised both litters. The dogs of this breed were the founders of a completely new lineage, now called the Vili lineage. The name comes from the best and best-known dog of that creation, the Vili ROM. Vili de Davor had a tremendous twice winner with 22.5 kilos, he won in 35 minutes and in 13 minutes, then the VALL became a ROM dog showing his production skills, and by producing dogs of the same type and look. Other litter brothers of Vili ROM are the dog of TMB Kennels, the Champion Brick, a dog that is 3 times winner, and that has a defeat, which he lost, to the King Champion. Silvio's IRA produced the Champion King of Ljubisa and Champion Megi of Gaelsik. The REY of Gaelsik was a dog twice winner and with a defeat. Bart twice winner, from Silvio, and Carly once winner with a defeat, from Cuba. Mladence Max produced Yankee Champion, David's RCA Champion. The Bulldog that is once a winner, from Bicirco. He won in 8 minutes, one of the toughest dogs of all time. Megi once won, with a defeat of Dragan, who lost to Champion Bijelgina Boys. Bella did one of the best fights of the time. She was also the mother of Joe twice winner with a defeat of Pevac. He lost in a 3-hour and 45-minute fight. Dragan's Mexi produced the former Great Jeep Champion, 6-time winner with a defeat, of Jinja. He lost to Champion Vili 2, a dog 4 times winner of Montenegro. Davor's Gina produced Ljuzda Kennel's Champion Paddock. As you could see that the breeding was very successful, it produced many compatible dogs and large producers. The owner of Black Magic Sine Leskovar had a friend Vedran Antisik, who had a cold but totally pure Mayfield female from the Netherlands. Her name was Bonnie and they crossed her with Black Magic. The best-known dogs of that litter were Captain's Champion Thor Rom, Captain's Breda and Ranko's Caligula. The captain of Serbia started his own line with his champion Thor Rom, who proved worthy as a producer. When Cap Thor 3 times winner with a defeat, was crossed with his belly sister to Breda, they produced Captain's Champion Bimbo, a 3 times winner dog, who beat the well-known Tam Tam, twice Alia winner. Breda produced another champion dog when it crossed with Champion Tramp Black Boy. Its name was 014's Champion Rey Luca, a 3-time winning dog. The captain crossed his champion Thor in a granddaughter of Black Magic, named Mary Rom, and they produced a fantastic litter. The best known were Captain's Champion Vojvoda 3 times winner, DGK. Satana's 4 times winner with a draw, from Didi. Willie 4 times winner with a defeat. There were a few more dogs, who were winners of this creation. The Titor Champion also produced 014 Champion. The Bianca, who is 3 times the winner, that's when he was crossed with Nicola's female Elisa. In 1989, Mr. Rupp of Croatia went to Ljubljana to create Rupp's ASKA. It also became known as Corrigan's Chakel. He came to cross with Black Magic. ASKA was a pure Giroux dog, daughter of Auclair's champion, Tom Preto. From this litter came Rupper's Buster, Rupp's Jeep, SIO Killy once winner, TMB Canis Art with a defeat. Rupp never matched Buster or Jeep, but they were tested extremely heavy several times. They were deep hunting dogs. When Buster was crossed with AZRA champion, they produced the champion of the Athila kennel 4-time winner, Freddie, and his sister Athila of the Olivia kennel twice winner with a defeat. His brother, TNB Kennel's Art, lost the fight to the Villi of his half-brother Davor, but Art is still the basic dog in the pedigrees of good dogs, such as the great champion of Gorstak Doogie, the champion Coke, the champion of Terror, the champion of Denny and Allen, the Brundo. Sine Leskovar died in 1990 and in April 1991 TNB Kennels from southern Croatia bought Black Magic from Sine's widow, Jelena. He was then 6 years old. They created magic constantly and the consanguineous too, but they didn't want to spread that blood around. The best known creation they made with magic was when they crossed him with a pure female country boys called TNB Kennel Shima. From this creation came Veronica and Demir's Fox and TNB Canis Rabbi. Fox won its first fight, in 18 minutes and its second fight in 45 minutes, over the well-known Frisco, which was once the winner of Zanetti, a Garner dog, so Fox lost its third fight, proving to be a dead game, in a 2-hour match against Freddie, twice winner of Goskak. Rabbi was among the best bitches in the South. Everyone called her a killing machine, but something went wrong during her first stay and she fought for the first time and died later. Before her death, she produced one litter where the Dog of the Year 2000 was born. It was Gorstak Doogie and Horror Kennels. Grand Champion Margarita, 5 times winner. Black Magic lived in the backyard of the TNB Kennel until his death on December 23, 1994. He is the dog that had the greatest impact on our Balkan breed. He started a few different lineages and produced few champions and ROM dogs. He was really a great dog producer. He was never equaled, but according to those who saw him on his rolls, he was a devastating dog with a hard mouth. TNB Kennels said he's one of the best they've ever seen. Their genes live through their descendants, who are spread throughout the country. By L.S. Sinetti, 2003.